Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Monday. All right. So normally we do hot messy topics on Mondays, you guys, but honestly there really was not that much to cover after covering on Friday. And I don't want to just actually Friday was such a good hot messy topics. If you guys want to recap and you did not see it, that is the one to go check out. But I was like, well, let's just see because this week we have the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills coming out. Of course, we get more Orange County. Of course, we get more Salt Lake City. It's going to be really, really good. But yeah. Anyways, we're back to talk about the Real Housewives of Orange County. So before we do, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And I gotta say, I'm sorry in advance, but we're gonna start here. Yeah. Oh, that handsome face of Jim Bellino's. Hmm. I'm not being facetious at all. Thank you to Reality Blurb. Jim Bellino addressed claims that he and Alexis Bellino seem to never have their children while appearing on a podcast on Sunday. As he also said he'd love to appear alongside Tamra Judge on an episode of Watch What Happens Live, claimed he was paying Alexis too much in support and shared his thoughts about her potential return to the Real Housewives of Orange County. But he also revealed where his Jimmy B nickname came out from and shaded a custody lie. He said that's a lie. That's what he declared on the November 10th episode of the Behind the Velvet Rope with David Yanti podcast after being asked about claims of not seeing his 3 kids. First of all, my son's in college right now. I saw him today. My twins are staying with me tonight for 2 days. We have 50-50 custody, and as you know, my kids will be 17 next month. They can stay wherever they want. I don't agree with a lot of the things that Alexis does, but we're amicable. We have a great parenting relationship. We respect each other as parents, and our kids stay where they want to stay. But after first stating that he does not like Eddie Judge, Jim seemed to have a thing or two to say about Tamra, who he previously sued for defamation as well. Somebody asked if I would ever go back to the Real Housewives of Orange County, and I said, no, but put me on Watch What Happens Live with Tamra because it's a lot that could happen. See, this is what I don't like about this. I think this is bullshit, honestly. One, it's not whether or not it's like it sounds just as silly as Slade saying it. Oh, well, would you go back to the show? Well, it's not the Real Husbands of Orange County, it's the Real Housewives. So if you're not dating a housewife, you don't really have an opportunity to go back on the show, and your ex-wife will not be back. Let's make that clear. And then two, you sued her. You want nothing to do with the fame. You want nothing to do with the show. But then you're saying, put me up one-on-one with her on Watch What Happens Live. A lot could happen. No, Tamara can say things without trying to sue you. You literally sued her. So if I were Tamara, I would never want to sit in a room with you. I wouldn't want to talk about you. I wouldn't want to talk to you. I wouldn't want to talk around you because I would be afraid that I was going to get sued. Just like Andy Cohen gave Shannon Beador the warning on the reunion floor when he said, don't repeat it again. Don't repeat it again. That's when you got sued. And she's like, I won that. And he's like, oh, yeah. But it's like, you can't have both. Oh, I don't want to be on the show. I'm not looking for the fame. I don't want anything to do with that. I just want people to not disparage my name or my business. Oh, put me up one-on-one with her. Well, she's going to eat you alive if you put her up one-on-one with you. I think that she would obliterate him. But then she wouldn't because she would be afraid of being, again, sued. What in the fuck kind of sense does that make? Excuse my French. I just think that's stupid. Anyways, okay. As for the possibility of filming alongside Alexis on OC, if that would help her storyline, he said no. No. Why do I want Alexis to get paid? I already pay her too much money. She doesn't need any more money. That's what he shared during another segment of the podcast. My God, this guy. That said, he wasn't completely against Alexis making a full-time return to the show, although he noted that he wouldn't go back if it were up to him. I don't think anybody should go on as a friend. You don't make money, first of all, so no. If she goes back as a full housewife, to go through what Alexis went through this year, I wouldn't go back, but I think I have my own feelings about how she was edited and how she behaved. Now, according to Jim, Alexis's actions and her edit, which she blamed for her negative portrayal, was a perfect match for the show. Also on the podcast, Jim was asked which came first, Jimmy B or Johnny J, which is what Alexis calls her fiance, John Jansen. He said, she never named me Jimmy B. She always called me Jim. How Jimmy B came about, I have a restaurant in Palm Springs and somebody had suggested that I name it after myself. And I'm like, I don't really want to do that. So I wanted to do a steakhouse, but then realizing from the show, I'm pretty well known in Palm Springs for my restaurant and other things. I graduated from Palm Springs High School that I called it Jimmy B's. I was divorced for 5 years before, so she never called me that. Realizing from the show that I was pretty well known, Jimmy B is quite the catch. Look at that man. Quite the catch. Who does not want to be on the show. He doesn't want anything to do with the fame, but he does challenge Tamara to a one-on-one on Watch What Happens Live. He has threatened everyone and let everyone know if you do talk about him that he will most likely sue you. Alexis doesn't need to make any more money because he already pays her enough money. So why would she need to make any more money? That's the stupidest statement I've ever heard. I would think that you would want your ex to make more money because if she starts making more money, maybe you can chill out on the support. That's what I would think. I don't get anything that this man is saying. So I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm going to go over here. Thank you to All About the Real Housewives. Now, Shannon Beador is retracting her statement, saying that she will return to the Real Housewives of Orange County, even if Alexis Bellino comes back. Last month, the Real Housewives of Orange County star Shannon Beador gave Bravo an ultimatum, and she revealed that she would not go through another season if Alexis Bellino is involved. It seems like Shannon Beador had a change of heart because she is now saying that that's not what she meant. She was speaking to Us Weekly and she said, I was on Nick Vile's podcast and he said, what will you do if Alexis is back on the show? And my answer was, I'm not filming with Alexis ever again. If they choose to bring Alexis back on the show, enjoy, but I'm not filming with you. I never said I'm not coming back. I might have done that in my 3rd or 4th year. I've never done it since. Now, Shannon states that she is grateful for the job she has with Bravo, and she assured fans that she will absolutely be returning, adding, I'd be grateful to come back. But she also did insist that if Alexis Bellino comes back, she will just not be around her. So it sounds like she will follow in the Melissa and Teresa footsteps, as they also did not want to interact. But look where that got them, on pause. You don't really get to choose that. And if you get to choose that, then I think Shannon should be fired. I think if Alexis says she doesn't want to film with her, Shannon says, I don't want to film with Alexis, whatever. Neither one of you guys are bigger than the show. Nobody should get to call those shots. It doesn't make sense. Heather Gay and whoever else shouldn't have been able to say on Salt Lake City that they wanted somebody off. Or New Jersey, they shouldn't have been able to be like a cast divided. Shannon Beador should not say that she cannot or will not film with Alexis Bellino. It's like the time of these housewives calling the shots on a show that they're getting paid so much freaking money for and they're getting so much publicity for their other businesses. I think that day is over starting today. But I just want to hear what you guys think. So pop off in the comment section. If you guys are not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and we'll see you next time. Bye guys.